Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. You know, this is just kind of surreal here. I have sat in this audience for many, many years, and I never in my wildest dreams expected to be up here. And really want to give a shout out to a couple of people that are pretty near and dear to my heart. Without their support, I wouldn't be up here. My husband, Doug Holmes, keeps things running at my two shops. He's back there. He makes sure that everything is doing good. And the other person is my sister, Georgianne Catalano. You know, she worked at the Chamber for many, many years. She's the one that used to invite me out to the Tamale Festival, and she said, you know what, Elaine, you got to come out here. This is a thriving place. This is the place to be. There's all kinds of energy and excitement. Come on out and open a small business, and lo and behold, here we are. I don't remember you saying, and be mayor, but you know what, that's the way it all worked out. So thank you, Georgianne. Pretty exciting day today. There's a lot of neat things going on in Indio. You know, we've gotten past some of the issues of the last few years, and we have a lot of fun things to announce and present and talk about today. But we're going to start with a little bit of a look back in history with Mr. Tingman, Albert Tingman. You know, this guy was truly an Indio trailblazer. We talk about pioneers, he was it. He came out here because he was working for the railroad in the 1800s, and he saw the opportunity, and he said, I'm going to open up my own store. I understand that already. He said, I'm a homesteader, I'm a landowner, I'm a developer. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to open businesses. I'm going to energize this community because there's so much potential. And there's so much potential, in fact, that he also opened up a hotel motel for visitors and prospectors. He drilled a well and he said, I'm going to plant myself here because this is the place to be. There's opportunity, there's vision, there are people coming in the city of Indio, and that's what he did over 100 years ago today. And I got to tell you, this guy is my hero. He really saw the opportunity in Indio. We talk about the golden age. Ever since I came to the city of Indio, I've heard about how great this place was. It was a hub of the valley, it was thriving, it was exciting. Well, I did a little bit of research, actually a lot, and it is. You know, there was a period of time during the holidays when President Eisenhower and Mamie used to shop in downtown Indio. And we've all heard the stories about General Patton and all of his visits to the Elks Lodge. So this used to be a happening, thriving place. We're going to take a little bit of a look forward, because with that kind of rich history, we need to be able to take that, move it forward, and expand on it. So we've taken 6 pillars. We've divided the city up essentially into 6 segments, which you see before you. We're going to take the first one, which is residential. You've heard the conversation. Rooftops, retail follows rooftops. Well, here's a snapshot of what it looked like in the 40s. And, you know, so the other cities were kind of far in the background, but Indio was rocking and rolling. There are already homes, there are already businesses, there are already roads. And with that kind of a history, how can we be anything but successful? Lots of things in terms of housing. Do you realize that in the pipeline we have over 1,700 rooftops in the coming years? This is actually a picture of the Shea properties that are down just east of Monroe and Avenue 52. But we have Aliante up at 42. We have at 48 in Madison. We have two projects there. There are several hundred rooftops being built as we speak. And on top of that, as I said, there's a pipeline of over 1,700 different homes for everybody, for everybody's price range, for families, for people that are retired, for everyone. So there's something for everyone here in Indio. I'd like to take a moment and introduce you to Shea Holmes.
Shea Holmes, General Manager of Trilogy. We are excited to bring the most innovative development we have built to date to the city, along with over 800 homes. We chose Indio because of its location, desirability, and the beauty of the surrounding area. We have currently 22 active building permits, and our malls will open later this year. Please visit us at Avenue 52, just east of Monroe. Come see what Trilogy is all about, and thank you for including me as part of the State of the City address.
Over 800 homes going to be built at Trilogy. That's significant. Does this picture look familiar? This is Indio City Hall of a few years ago. We're going to talk about the government, and I'd like to recognize Rob Field, County EDA heads it, Director. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very, very much. Of course, Supervisor Benoit, you were a part of my presentation, so I can't wait to get to that point. But the government, the county, is very much a part of what's going on in Indio. So they're going to be building a new county law center here, right on Highway 111. Several thousand new people in our city, making the world of legal affairs and law even more streamlined and easier on the corner of Jackson and Highway 111. There's a couple of shots of it. That is the new detention center everybody's been talking about, 1,626 beds. Indio is going to be a really, really safe place to be. Not that it isn't already with our fabulous police chief and IPD, but everybody has heard about the impacts of AB 109, and there are challenges out there. Well, I tell you what, this facility is nothing short of magnificent. Now, with 1,600 beds, you gotta ask yourself, what about TOT? And if this was a hotel, that would be a really great revenue generator, but I haven't been able to make any deals with the county for TOT just yet. Just for a sense of orientation, that is Highway 111. And so, fully mirrored building, certainly concrete on the inside, but a beautiful facility. That's not a rendering yet, not a great picture, but the County Emergency Operations Center is also in Indio, and it's being built. It's down on Dr. Carrion, and that's really going to be the nerve center in case of an emergency for fire, for police, and for all communications. That's currently under construction, state-of-the-art, and it's going to be a great facility for everybody down at the East End. So looking forward to all the different things going on at the county at this point. And to tell you a little bit more about it.
Good afternoon. I'm Riverside County Supervisor John Benoit, and I am honored to have been asked to participate in the State of the City luncheon here in Indio. The City of Indio and the County of Riverside have formed a great partnership, and I'm pleased to be working so closely with this great city on many existing and future enhancements. We've recently completed a couple that are noteworthy. The Volunteers in Medicine clinic that we opened will help our most needy citizens throughout the East Valley get medical care that they so desperately need. And we have also opened the 80 apartments at Desert Meadows apartment building, replacing a blighted area with a beautiful new low to moderate income housing complex that we worked on jointly. Very soon, we're going to complete the new state-of-the-art Emergency Operations Center, taking full advantage of the old Sheriff's Department property in downtown Indio. We're going to have a hub for all county IT, and it's the #1 in the county Emergency Operations Center will be built in the city of Indio. The city of Indio has actually become the second county seat, and will soon be host to an additional new East County detention facility. That facility will increase the bed capacity from about 350 to 1,600. It'll be done by 2017. In the process, we've got a lot of other related projects, including a new parking structure, a new law building, a restaurant that'll be leased to someone who will come into the town and help provide, will be not just for that facility, but many other facilities, an economic boost to the downtown area of Indio. You know, the detention facility and all of those other facilities are going to cost about $350 million. That's a lot of payroll for construction folks over the next several years. We hope to have this done by 2017. Have to have it done by 2017. In addition, though, going forward from that, it means about 400 additional permanent jobs, county jobs, for jailers and staff of these new facilities. $40 million, it is estimated, in payroll will be coming to the East Coachella Valley and will be obviously flowed back into the economy of the entire valley as we move forward on these things. this, and we're going to begin the Jefferson interchange, working with the city and the state here within the next year. So there's a lot happening. I am pleased and proud of the great relationship we have with the city of Indio, and I'm committed to continue that relationship and work wherever we can for the mutual benefit of our county, city, and all the residents of the Coachella Valley. Congratulations on a great year.
Thank you, Supervisor. Thank you very much. And thank you for the investment, over $350 million and 400 or so jobs, most likely more than that. That is a significant economic driver. And talking about economic drivers, we're going to move into education. This is Indio's 1909 schoolhouse. I don't see Doug York here today, but Doug York, one of the fathers of our city here in Indio, several years ago moved this original schoolhouse to the Coachella Valley Museum grounds, kept it intact. This is where kids of all ages went to learn in the early days of the city of Indio. Things are changing just a little bit. Just a little bit. We have a small structure going on in downtown. Just in case you didn't know, there's a whole lot of dirt moving in downtown Indio. That's what it's going to look like. Opening February 24th, very exciting. 3,000 to 5,000 students, classes Monday through Saturday. The important part of this is that our East Valley kids are going to be able to go to school here. They're going to be able to get a significant portion of their education without having to get to Palm Desert. Education takes many forms. There is the College of the Desert very soon. You'll see the law school, the accredited law school that we have going in. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. But 77% of the people that went to that law school passed the baby bar. The California standard is 20%. So John Patrick Dolan, when he gets that place going, fantastic. Let's take a minute. Yes. That's the power of the people in Indio. We strive and succeed to be the best.
Hello, Mayor Holmes and attendees. My name is Joel Kinnaman. I'm president of College of the Desert. It's my pleasure to be here with you today as Mayor Holmes does her State of the City address. We're coming to Indio. We went from concept to reality, 41,000 square feet out here in old downtown Indio. And we're very excited to be serving between 3,000 to 5,000 students. It's been our pleasure working with the City Council, the Mayor, City staff, and making sure that we have a permanent residence in the City of Indio. And we look forward to many, many offerings at the college and hope to serve this community for a long time to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel Kinnaman. I want to take a moment here because I feel really lucky that I am here to make this announcement and to show you this picture. And I can say drive down Oasis in Indio and see this incredible, fabulous building. But the reality is this has been a dream of the city of Indio for many, many years. The Mayor Pro Tem Mike Wilson and myself were having this conversation last week. 20 years ago, there was discussion about College of the Desert being at the El Morocco. So early on, our forefathers recognized the impact that education would have on economic development. There needed to be a lot of things that happen. A lot of council members, previous administrations have had this dream and made this dream come true finally. And I'd like to take a moment to thank not just my current council, because without our collective vision, this wouldn't have happened. But I'd like to thank staff, mostly with putting up with me on this project. But without staff working so closely with the College of the Desert, Dr. Kinnaman, and all the construction, a lot of this happened concurrently, we wouldn't be here. So staff, a shout out to you. Thank you very, very much. This is the California Trial Law Academy I was talking about a little bit earlier. This will be on Fargo Street, right across the street from the Indio Performing Arts Center. I'm telling you, this is going to be beautiful. This is going to knock your socks off. But what's really important, as I said, is 77% of the people that passed the baby bar, the people that passed the baby bar scored 77%. That is a huge number. Those are the kinds of people lawyers, attorneys that we have in our city representing us, so that's a really, really good thing. This is kind of fun. You know, education takes many, many forms, and this has been a dream of mine since I've been here in Indio. This is a chalk festival that we have at the city, but what's really neat is that we've got kids learning about the history of Indio, learning about the civics class. We were there, we were having a little conversation talking about the city of Indio. There's lots of other places where education takes place. You know, the Coachella Valley History Museum has a history and civics class that they teach to the kids. Not a lot of history is taught in the schools these days, and not a lot of civics. And so we have some really great programs at the museum. At the Coachella Valley Arts Center, which you'll see shortly, on any given day, drive down there on Monday and you can't find a place to park. Watercolor classes, classes in glass making, classes in welding. That's one I'd like to take. Lots of activity there. And at the Performing Arts Center, we're very proud of the children's theater program that we're going to have there this summer. So learning really it takes many forms, many facets, and it's all over Indio. I know I would have loved to have been here when this Aladdin Theater was here. Is this a magnificent place or what? It will be again. This is the Coachella Valley Arts Center. This is one of the classes that's held at the Coachella Valley Arts Center on a weekly basis. Really a lot of fun, a lot of opportunity. We draw people from all over the west and east end of the valley.
Hi, I'm Patrick Blythe. I'm a sculptor and glass artist at the Coachella Valley Arts Center. I relocated my studio to downtown Indio in 2012. I'm very pleased with how welcoming the city has been. They've really made things easy for me, and I'm very proud to be part of the Coachella Valley Arts Center and also happy to be part of the State of the City address. Thank you.
I want to take just a moment. I just recognized Assemblyman Brian Nastandi. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate your attendance. Art, again, takes many forms. This is really a great segment of this presentation. Many of you have seen Oculus Soul on the corner of Jackson 111, and if you see it at night, it's really kind of cool because it has all different kinds of lights and different colors lights that can be set, so it's a very beautiful thing. Our murals are just incredible. This is the latest mural there. It's on Miles and King at the little market that's there. Absolutely vibrant and beautiful, and we have just tremendous murals in our city. This is another mural, historical, many historical murals. This is beautiful. This is just beautiful on the side of Bruce Clark's, what used to be Bruce Clark's gas station. And there's another, the history of dates. So really tremendous, rich history here in the city depicted in art. Stagecoach. How much fun is that? Yes, for those of us that have been Stagecoach, it's just great music, great people, great art, and great entertainment. And just another one of the festivals we have in our city. You know, these festivals, we are the city of festivals, generate, in terms of the economy, many hundreds of millions of dollars every single year. Tamale Festival starts in December. We really kick off our festivals in December timeframe, and we just rock and roll from there. Well over 100,000 people attend our Tamale Festival. Great meals, great drink, great events. It's really a 2.5, certainly Saturday and Sunday event there. Lots of fun, lots of activity, and lots of people. And when there are lots of people, they spend lots of money. That contributes to the bottom line of the city of Indio.
Hello, Mayor and attendees. I'm Craig with Kiva Works, and I'm really excited to be part of the Mayor Holmes' State of the City address. This December 7th and 8th marks the 22nd annual Indio International Tamale Festival, and our team here has actually been working around the clock to get ready for this year's event. In addition to the tamales, the music, the carnival, we've added an art and wine garden this year, as well as a food truck alley that's going to be just phenomenal. Next year, we're going to go for the world's largest tamale with the Guinness Book of World Records. So we'll get it big enough to feed a small country. I want to thank the city for supporting this event and other great events in Indio. We really look forward to building our relationship. And I want to thank the mayor and make sure that we see you and the rest of the city council out at the parade and the Tamale Festival this December. Thanks so much.
County Fair happens in the second or third week of February. Many hundreds of thousands of people come to our city for the county fair. Have a great time. There's a beautiful shot at night of the Ferris wheels and all the wonderful entertainment and great eats and fried Oreos and cinnamon rolls and all the wonderful food that they have at the fair. Not that I don't like fried Oreos, but in the moment we've all been waiting for Coachella Festival. You know, this branded Indio. This put East Valley and Indio in particular on the map. Over this weekend, and there are 2 weekends, probably well over 500,000 people descend upon our city for the purpose of having a good time. They want to enjoy music, they want to enjoy art, but there's not a lot of places to stay here in our city. And that's really the topic of this conversation and this presentation. You know, we'll talk a little bit more about economic development, but the focus of the council is economic development. The focus of the council is we need more festivals here in the city of Indio, more significant, substantial festivals, so that when people think, where am I going to go, where am I going to take my vacation, where am I going to go to have fun, they're going to say Indio. And Indio will have restaurants and hotels and fun places to stay and eat. And I'll address that a little bit later, but really, festivals are a huge economic driver for our city.
This is Coachella, the best American music festival. Rolling Stone, the nation's most respected rock festival, Los Angeles Times. Probably the best festival in the world, NME.
Hi, this is Skip Page from Golden Voice. I'm speaking to you from our offices in Los Angeles. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you today, but I wanted to say hello to everybody attending the annual Indio State of the City address. We've been producing our events in the city since 1999, and with the recent approval of our long-term permit, we intend to continue producing events for many years to come. So again, on behalf of the entire Golden Voice team, I want to give a big shout out to Mayor Elaine Holmes, the entire Indio City Council, and the wonderful staff that helps us every day. So again, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
We love these guys, don't we? Absolutely. We love these guys. We love how they have transformed not just Indio, but the entire desert. It's fantastic. Hospitality. Gee, weren't we just talking about that? How many people recognize this place? Many, many memories were made here. Many weddings, many proms, many graduations. It's unfortunate that it's no longer in existence, but what a beautiful place it was. It was a gathering place. Now we have new gathering places. And once again, I'd like to thank the Cabazon Band of Mission Indio, there you go, of Mission Indians for this beautiful facility here. Thank you. Thank you, Paul Ryan, Jay Chesterton, I see you over there, Paul Mackey, Paul Slama. Everyone is so great to work with, really very, very much appreciated. But on top of all of that, it's a cool place. I don't know if any of you have attended any concerts here. They have great concerts. They have great tribute bands. They have a great 12th floor lounge area. Wonderful place. If you haven't caught a concert here at Fantasy Springs, please do. It's an awesome, fun place. But here in Indio, talk about vision. The first hotel in a little bit over 20 years is being built because the need is there. Not only do we have festivals, but we have work, we have commerce, we have construction, and we need places for people to stay. Thank you to Mr. Park, who is opening up this wonderful Holiday Inn there just off of Golf Center Parkway. Here are a couple of construction photos. I don't know about you, but I love construction photos because it shows action and activity.
Hi, My name is John Lee. On behalf of Cho Park LLC, owner of the new Holiday Inn Hotel in Indio, we're proud to be the first new hotel in Indio in almost 30 years. We're nearing completion of this top-branded hotel, which will feature 89 first-class comfortable rooms in a 3-story Holiday Inn Express with all of the first-class amenities. We're excited about opening our new facility in the next couple of months and look forward to seeing you at the grand opening party.
So we have this amazing amount of people coming into our city for festivals or to work. We need a place for them to stay. And not just stay, but to stay and have fun. To go to the spa, to play golf, to eat, to dine outside. That is a focus and a primary focus of the city of Indio and our city council. And we'll talk to you a little bit more about some of the details and drivers, but talk about a major economic driver. And I will tell you that the city of Indio is so interested in hotels and providing that hotel experience that we'd love to just sit down with you and provide incentives to any of the major hoteliers that would like to take advantage of this tremendous opportunity in our city. Retail commercial. I love those old photos. Those are just so great. There's cars and people. What's that? That's Northgate. Thank you, Mr. Shandy. 80 acres of just incredible land there at Jefferson near Indio Boulevard. Right now there's a gas station. That's very exciting because where that gas station starts, there's going to be a hip and joint. Medical facilities will be enhanced. I know that he's having discussions now with a boutique hotel right off the freeway. Doesn't get any better than that. There's restaurants. There'll be fast food. There'll be sit-down restaurants. It'll be great. It'll enhance our city. There will be mixed use. There will be housing of different kinds. Ideally, this will be the kind of environment where you can live, you can work, and you can shop. That is the perfect model for our city. Again, another economic driver. Thank you for that vision. Our car dealers are doing a great job here in the city. Very successful this last year. I-10 Toyota, Fiesta Ford, and Honda are all doing significant and major expansions in our city. We also have Buick GMC, and we're also going to announce Giant RV is also moving into the city of Indio. But I just wanted to kind of put something out there. You know, the city has 16 acres of property there that when that interchange is built and you get off of that Jefferson interchange, it's going to land you right in front of those 16 acres. What a prime spot for an auto dealership. Just wanted to plant that seed for you. And we all know what this is, downtown Indio. Many people call it Old Town Indio. It has such an ambiance and a style. It has a lot of fun, not a lot of shopping there yet. And we're hoping that one of the drivers there is the college, is a mixed-use apartment with retail on the bottom, and is the government sector. What happens is the more people that are around, the more restaurants there needs to be, the more amenities and the more services.
Hello, my name is David Barkos with RBF Consulting. We look forward to collaborating with the Indio community in an exciting new project, the Downtown Indio Specific Plan. The Specific Plan will build upon recent improvements in downtown Indio and result in a community-based, results-driven plan that reflects your needs, visions, and values. So it's very important that the Indio community is involved in this process, because really this is about the needs, visions, and values of your residents, your business and property owners, and those who visit your community.
Did I tell you the city council was focused on economic development in our city? Just a little bit. Well, ever since I've come here, we've talked about restaurants, sit-down restaurants. That's what I've heard. We need a national chain. We need a national sit-down restaurant in our city, over and over. And we've talked to people, and we've all seen the vision, but there isn't a national sit-down restaurant yet. Well, this is the first of more than one really great things that I get to present and announce today.
Hi,
I'm Myron Thompson, franchisee of 24 Applebee's in California, Arizona, Minnesota, and North Dakota. I'm speaking to you from North Dakota. I am pleased to unveil our plans to open our next restaurant in downtown Indio. After the news of the new college and county expansion plans became public, we knew we had to be part of these exciting times in Indio. As you see here, this is what our newest restaurant that we are opening in North Dakota looks like. Your new restaurant in Indio will look very similar to this. It will be about a 5,000 square foot, full-service, sit-down restaurant with all of the usual amenities. We are planning a 2014 opening and would like to thank the city for rolling out that red carpet for us. Thank you for your time, Mayor, and hope to see you soon at the groundbreaking.
Yes, yes. So now you'll be able, when you have jury duty, to go to the courts and to have lunch. How about, and more selections, I should say, and how about after that? How about those that work in the downtown area can now stop at Applebee's, have dinner, have a drink? How about just visit with friends? So long time coming. Really, really very, very excited about Applebee's. I've been telling people about IHOP for a long time, and you know, it's those pumpkin pancakes that I really, really, really like. And I spend a lot of time, my husband and I, at the IHOP in La Quinta, which is really a wonderful thing. But it would be really great if we could spend more time in Indio. IHOP is coming. Our city manager walked out with a roll of plans about that big the other day. I wish I had captured a picture of that, Dan, because that was perfect. You know, sometimes, particularly with these large restaurants, things take a little bit longer than you would expect or even want to. But it is in the process, and you will see it coming. It's in North Indio. Let me tell you, I think I have a statistic. In the past 5 years, over 1 million square feet of commercial has been built, set up in North Indio. That's a whole heck of a lot of space and retail. I don't think any other city in the valley can boast that. We have been on the move for the last 10 years. Really excited about IHOP. So many incredible, wonderful opportunities to present our residents, our businesses, and our visitors in our city. But we need more. We want more. And we're going to get more.
Good afternoon, State of the City attendees. My name is Kim Sentovich, and I'm the Senior Vice President for Walmart's Pacific Division. I'm speaking to you today from our divisional headquarters here in Irvine, California. I'm happy to have this opportunity to share with you some very exciting news about Walmart's future in the Coachella Valley. We're thrilled to announce that we are bringing a new Walmart Supercenter to the city of Indio. This store will provide a wide range of general merchandise with name brands and those everyday low prices that you expect from Walmart. In addition, we will have a full food offering with fresh produce. We believe the store will benefit Indio's already growing economy with increased sales and property tax revenue. We're locating the store in North Indio, right off the Interstate 10. Construction for the new store will begin next year with an expected opening date in 2015. We would really like to be able to end by giving our sincere thanks to Mayor Holmes, the City Council, the city staff for their assistance in facilitating a smooth entitlement process and welcoming our new store into Indio. We look forward to becoming part of the community and contributing to future job creation and the financial stability of this dynamic city.
Can you say economic development is happening in Indio? This means a lot. This means a lot in terms of the jobs that it will provide. It means a lot in terms of the different options that we'll have for people to shop. But it also means that where Walmart is, others will follow. There have been preliminary conversations with other sit-down restaurants. So, you know, like I said, retail follows rooftops. over 1,700 in the pipeline. Walmart comes up, there'll be more sit-down restaurants, and probably a I think it's called Cineplex, a multi-screen movie theater for us to go to in North Indio as well. So the ramifications of Walmart, and we welcome Walmart. Thank you so very much. What a wonderful place to shop. What a wonderful addition to our community. It is a great place. It is a great place to shop. Great to have a market there. We look forward to Walmart being in our community, and we look forward to all the amenities that it brings. The third golden age. You know, we started with Albert Tingman, well over 100 years, who was one of the early pioneers, trailblazers, and had that vision. Then we moved into the 40s. That was the second golden age. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're now in the third golden age. Tremendous amount of work has been done in the last 10 years, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Lots going on. Very, very, very excited to talk about what's happening in Indio. I know. The potential and the possibilities are limitless. And one of the reasons for that is because of our city council. Really innovative, really energized, really want to market our city, really want to move our city forward. And to that end, the economic development that we've talked about, well, we went out and we found the best of the best in terms of an economic development consultant, Global Retail Strategies. Mr. Tom Leung is the president and CEO, and unfortunately he couldn't be here today because he's in Cairo, Egypt, working on another plan. But Lisa Poitras from his organization is here with us. Tremendous visionary. The first step we have undertaken is an Indio survey. Now here's your chance, you guys. Indio.org survey. Tell us what kind of stores you want to see by name. Takes about 15-20 minutes. Think about it. Where do you want to shop? Where do you want to eat? What kind of places do you want to shop at? You know, Indio's had an issue with people leaving our city to shop, but not for much longer. Let's listen to Mr. Tom Leung.
Good afternoon, Madam Mayor, councilors, and guests. My name is Tom Leung. I'm the president and Chief Executive Officer of Global Retail Strategies. Over the past 25 years, we have conducted major economic and commercial development exercises for leading developers, retailers, and municipalities in over 50 countries around the world, and including here, of course, the US. In my opinion, Indio is truly a spectacular gem waiting for discovery. All the metrics are pointing to a high growth and underserved marketplace. The potential across all commercial sectors is truly enormous. I applaud you, the City Council, and administration for laying down the critical framework for the strong economic growth in your fast-growing and culturally dynamic city. I believe real success is taking place now in Indio and will continue to do so over the next few years. Indio, the timing's right, so brace yourself for the new golden age of economic growth. Your time is now.
You know, one of the things I've always loved about this city is the culture and the diversity. What a great city this is. What tremendous value. You know, we have retirement areas, we have age-restricted areas, we have working people, we have people in career, we have cultural events and cultural parts of our city. That is the perfect recipe for a successful, a thriving, and energizing city. And the fact that we have taken these steps to bring this economic development consultant on, as well as the consultants for the downtown specific plan, well, let me tell you, hang on, because it's coming. Game plan. Got to have a game plan, right? You can't go into the Super Bowl without having a game plan. And that includes the right players. And as I mentioned, Mr. Tom Leung, RBF, and Kaiser Marston are our partners. But we have to have a vision, and we have to know what our residents and our businesses want and need in our city. Invite the world. Well, we've already done that, but I want a bigger slice. But when we invite the world, we have to have a place for them to stay and play. Right now, not a lot of the staying happens in Indio. That is a huge component and something we need to work on. But again, what a tremendous opportunity, tremendous potential for our city. I made a note here. It says, it's the center of the valley. Indio is the center of the valley, 82,000 population and growing. There's a tremendous spending opportunity here. We need to capture it. We're going to talk about the game plan. We're going to talk about what's required to make it happen. There's 7 primary steps that we are working on in our city to drive and move this city forward, to determine what you need, to go out there and to get it. Hotels. Now the promise. So we've talked about all these wonderful things. Applebee's is coming to town, Walmart, we have a new hotel, we're going to want more. But like I said, we want more and we need more. This is really the blueprint. This is what's the measurable opportunity that we have. Economic development plan within 3 months. This is our Bible. This is what we use to move forward. Commercial development strategy. Again, working hand in hand with our consultants to develop and create the critical relationships so that people understand fully, because I don't think the outside world really understands what a great place Indio is. And finally, roadmap to the future of downtown Indio. With all of the expansion from the county, with the college and all the educational and arts opportunity, that place ought to be hopping, with places to go, things to do, places to eat day and night. I'm going to go back to that, if you can cue that up for me in just a second, because what I wanted to leave you with is something very important. The message is clear. My husband and I are small business owners. We love it here. We love everything about this city. We invested in this city. And so to you, small business owners, developers, brokers, the time is now. Indio is the place to be. It's on the move. Come on down, take advantage of it. Right here, right now.